Can we talk about how fat Triple H got in 2004?
He was fat. That was fat Triple
fat.
H, purple boots.
Fat Triple H, purple boots. Why did he get off the gas? Do we know?
I don't know. Maybe he couldn't pop babies out. Maybe he was fucking with his balls.
How
fat was he? I'm gonna look.
Yo, he was fat, dude. He had tits. He did not have a six-pack. Looked horrible. Anyway, this is the Wrestling Paradox podcast while Chris Thrasher looks for that. Yeah, man. So here we go. A typical Tuesday night. So next week, first of all, we're not recording an episode next week, are we?
I cannot.
Why not?
Because the ghosts come out at night on 4th of July.
They do.
They come out.
Very. It's a hotbed for paranormal activity on the 4th of July.
A lot of Confederate ghosts.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of those.
All right. So where are we starting tonight?
What? Are we talking about ECW?
John Hancock. More like Herbie Hancock.
Herbie Hancock.
His name was Foot Penis.
Can we do a watch along of Tommy Boy one day? That'd be great.
Do we have to?
Do we have to?
Take that back. Take that back, sir.
All right, M&J Ecological, 305-697-2258. Give us a call for all of your iguana needs.
All right. So anyway, so what's going on? What are we talking about tonight? Are we talking about how matches go too long? Does every match? All right. So first of all, Forbidden Door.
That happened. That's a
Tony Khan is the #1 promoter in the world. I will say he's a great promoter.
Here we fucking go.
I'm just saying.
This is actually off-brand for Joe because he's usually very pro WWE.
Tony Khan is the best promoter in the business. Nobody can touch a pay-per-view for AEW that Tony Khan is in control. They're not going to do over 1 million buys. I mean, but it's good work, right? It's solid work. Does every match need to go 25 fucking minutes though?
That's how they used to be.
Did every match go 25?
At least 20. At least 20 minutes every match.
You ever
They had to. They had one match scrapped. Remember that?
Yeah, they did have to go long.
I'm pretty sure that time got added to one match and nothing else. He didn't add more time on the Tay Valkyrie or whoever and Tony Storm or Orange Cat. No, dude, he added that time to Kenny Omega's match. It should have been added to Daniel Bryan's match, but he broke his arm with 10 minutes left. You know, like
how much longer did he go after he broke his arm? Does
10
anybody know?
minutes.
Like 10 minutes.
That's what
Allegedly.
Bree posted. Bree, I just sent to the group chat. I guess Bree sent a picture out on Instagram and it said, "Should I be an angry wife that my husband wrestled for another 10 minutes with this arm?" Or something, so many words.
But then, he still went home early, but 10 minutes is what he did more.
I don't know.
I don't know that he went home.
He didn't go home early. He wrestled the full match because the pay-per-view he was climbing the top at 11:56.
Oh yeah,
they asked what time did they go off?
They normally end at midnight.
Because we thought someone was going to come out.
Should have been Goldberg.
I'm very glad it wasn't Goldberg. That would be fucking horrific.
Oh, so we're sitting.
Would they have called him Big Bill Goldberg?
Big Bill. So we're sitting there watching it. Me, Chris Thrasher, and another gentleman. And that gentleman woke up, or he fell asleep before the main event. And we woke him up after the main event, telling him that Goldberg showed up. And you should have seen his face. He was like, "What? I'm gonna throw up." I thought he was gonna be sick right there.
That's hilarious.
That was an 8-year-old gentleman.
That was an 8-year-old gentleman.
An 8-year-old gentleman.
Yeah, we hung out with Chris Hansen earlier this week.
That's fun.
No, Chris's son's trying to stay up, man. I kept feeding him sugar the whole night. His mom went to bed.
He made it. He made it longer than I thought he was going.
He did. He definitely made it longer than we thought.
That's
But yeah, man. No, what everybody else think of the pay-per-view? Did anybody else watch it?
I caught highlights. We were actually talking about it a little bit. Just how different this one felt than the first one. The first one, I would say, felt like New Japan guys coming to do an AEW show. This one, you felt more of the blend of the two, styles and brands. And Chris and I were primarily talking about the Omega Osprey match. As Thrasher said, it was the closest feeling to being in the Tokyo Dome and not, or Wrestle Kingdom, and it not being on Wrestle Kingdom. And I agree. So there's that.
So
And
go ahead.
you know, now here's my thing. I think this one was better because they continued storylines from the previous Forbidden Door and also this year's Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh, okay. See, I feel like with the first one they incorporated less of that because it naturally is the first one, so they were just kind of throwing it together. That's why I was definitely saying that this one seemed like the better card, the better, but that's just kind of like a natural progression. Not saying the first one was bad because I did watch the first one. The first one was great. But yeah, and I love Wrestle Kingdoms. Most Wrestle Kingdoms I've ever seen, I'm pretty entertained. And then Joe, the 25 minutes, you watch any pre-98 WCW show, the opening match is like 35 minutes.
Yeah, but then I would get Crusher in Chains fighting Savio Vega for 3 minutes. And
then you have that for about 7 minutes, and then somebody else goes for about 47 minutes after. That's usually how the pay-per-views went.
I don't know. I did like that they didn't have a lot of, I don't know. I felt like the John Moxley match was very tame, and you know, they tried to stick. You could tell Moxley was just like itchy. He's like, I want to get outside and cut myself. You know, you could tell he was like trying to get out of the ring.
He should use that as a tagline. He should use that as an angle. I like that.
Yeah, like
Now,
this was the hardest match.
But do you think that No Blood was incorporated in that match because of the New Japan guys?
Because they said no blood?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have never thought
Probably.
of that. Do they not do? Is that a thing? Now that I'm thinking about it, is there like a?
I mean, that's
they
a
don't
theory.
Color very much in Japan, do they? Right? They do color
it's hard way. It's hard way.
I was about to say they typically
gotcha,
do
gotcha.
hard
Okay.
way.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
You kind of just get it. It's not really in the story.
Well, you would think John Moxley's like a striker. Who did he wrestle?
He was in the 10-man.
The 10-man, yeah.
Oh, maybe that's why. I feel like if he's one-on-one and he's doing striking shit, he's going hard way for sure.
Yeah.
I think also, I guess a part of it was also just like the amount of people in the match, and like if he's like the only one fucking bleeding everywhere, everybody's gonna look at him.
He's just progressively bleeding, and then nobody else. That'd be pretty funny. What if he was the one that got busted open hard way, but he's giving everybody chair shots and nobody's bleeding? He's giving everybody everything and nobody. That would have been goddamn
like
Tony
celebrity
Khan. He's not the best booker ever, Joe. He would have booked it like that if he was the best booker.
All right. Okay, cool. So no, sorry, I was busy. I was trying to get the program spoiled. All right. No, I don't know. I thought it was good. Like personally, I thought it was just gonna be blood every match. I mean, just like every other fucking AEW pay-per-view, there's blood every fucking match. Everybody gets blood. Everybody bleed. It just gets old sometimes. And I was like, all right, cool. So we saw it in the Omega match. And did we see blood anywhere else? Like who else? Did Daniel Bryan bleed? No.
Well, internally.
Oh, Okada and Daniel Bryan didn't bleed. That is a prime example to John Moxley. You don't have to bleed to get over. That was the best match.
Daniel Bryan got color the hardest way on the inside.
On the inside.
That's nobody's getting that.
No.
But you know what though? Give him props because he went for the label locks like 5 or 6 times, and you can see he just couldn't move his arm. It was just like it was limp, and his wrist was just like this the whole time. There was no wiggling of the fingers. He was taking his other arm and actually cinching it in even more, and he still couldn't get it. Like then all of a sudden it fell, and he couldn't get it back up. It was the weirdest but coolest thing ever.
Are we talking about my evening last night, or we're talking about?
How about Will Ospreay giving a shout out to Chris Benoit in Canada?
Is that allowed?
I mean, he did. He recognized it in a media scrum right away.
How do they, are they, I've not actually, that's an interesting point. I've never done any research on what they do. Do they do the redacted, he doesn't exist sort of thing?
I mean, he said it in a scrum. You know, he said that he thought Chris Benoit was like the best wrestler ever, and you know, shout out to him. But you know, he's not sitting here like, yeah, good play. You know, good move.
No,
Good
I think that's
play.
why I think that's why everybody gets heat for that topic. I mean, we obviously don't have to go into that. That's a whole fucking thing.
I mean, Kurt Angle. I was just watching a new podcast a couple days
Yeah,
ago, and
I
Kurt
saw the
Angle was
quote
on it, and
from
Kurt
him.
Angle was like, "Yo, Chris Benoit was the best wrestler ever in the ring."
Yeah, I saw that quote. I mean, like I said again, I think people get hot because they don't know how to differentiate shit.
I don't know. I mean, that's a whole nother thing. It's just as far.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
that's an episode for
separating
another
the
time.
person.
But it was just funny. He did the Chris Benoit, the crippler face. He did the Shawn Michaels. Let me grab this Canadian flag and shove it up my nose, and it was funny. I thought Will Ospreay did really well, and I knew from the jump, you knew Kenny Omega wasn't winning that match. He has to get that title off of him. Will Ospreay,
I did have a moment. I'm not gonna lie.
Go ahead. What's the moment?
I thought. I mean, like you said, at going in, everybody figured that they're taking the belt off of Kenny. But the moment which I guess got me. Anytime anybody does the one wing angel to Kenny, I just assume like there's no way he can win after that. Like it's just the ultimate. Of course, he's not gonna win with the move, but
no, of course.
I
mean, the one kick out. I guess the one count was
that's becoming a thing.
That's wrestling. Wrestling. You know, you hit me with my move. How dare you? You know, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not going to critique that. Like they made the crowd pop. People were happy to see it. Cool. I think Will Ospreay was the right move because I mean Will Ospreay just lost to him at what, Wrestle Kingdom 14.
Yep.
So, but I mean, I don't know. It was a cool match. I liked it. It was a good match. I was entertained through the entire Will Ospreay match. I won't say the Kenny Omega match.
You notice one of the notes. There wasn't a lot of like flippy shit.
It wasn't. I think that's why it entertained me. Orange Cassidy, Zack Sabre Jr., and those fucking idiots, I can live without. I can live without that.
Zack Sabre Jr.
I didn't say he's not good, but if he's in a ring with Orange Cassidy, I can go without it.
I honestly thought that was the moment they were going to put the belt on Garcia, but
that was the issue I drew there. Okay, so if anybody else takes the pin in that match, like Garcia, that pin hurts Garcia. I feel like Garcia is just going to fall to the back of the line. We're not going to see him much, whatever. If Zack Sabre Jr. took that pin, or if Sonata Bread or whatever his name was took that pin, Ciabatta Bread. Ciabatta Bread.
That's Sonata Bread.
That's Hyundai Sonata. He comes from the we did that. But anyway, Ciabatta Bread. Say Ciabatta Bread took that pin, right? Now they're going to build up to this 3-way at Wembley Stadium, as Chris said. So what was the problem with Ciabatta Bread taking the pin? To build up to that match. You beat me. You fucking won in a 3. You weren't in a 4-way dance. If Garcia doesn't take that pin, they can go somewhere with Garcia, with Orange Cassidy on Collision or Dynamite or whatever. But now they made their fucking one younger star look like complete shit taking that pin. And you let 2 other guys stand off with your international champion. I just don't get it. I don't know. I like Garcia.
Well, you do have to factor in. I mean, obviously there's some, just I don't want to call it politics, but there's some things that you have to take account for just in regards to 3 of them have championships going.
That's what Chris said. But
he's the only basically scapegoat for everybody to still look like champions, quote unquote.
Could have been Buddy Matthews. Throw Buddy Matthews in that match. Let him take the pin. Who cares? Whatever. But like Daniel Garcia should not have been that one. But hey, he was in the match. He was.
You're not gonna have You're not gonna have a New Japan guy take the pin or submission
in a 4-way where there's one other AEW guy who also doesn't have a belt.
Yeah.
I do think that I at this point, as far as the international championship, I do think it would have to be either. I just thought of something. I do think it would have to be one of 3 people. It has to be either Garcia. I think Swerve is up there as far as like viable people to take the belt, and a sleeper pick because he's kind of just drifting at the moment, and maybe a heel turn will like re-spark him back up. Ricky Starks, I think.
Yeah, that was the biggest fucking dud, bro. He comes out of that fucking feud with MJF looking like $1 million. He gets thrown into a feud with Jericho and he died out. Where is he?
He's
You know?
feuding with the Bang Bang Gang, which has now gained 2 members. Hey, the Guns are officially Bang Bang Gang.
Now,
No, not officially. They did the fucking Guns. That
no,
makes
no,
them
no,
official, brother.
I was gonna make a comment on what you said. And I totally forgot.
Oh. I do like the Guns in Bullet Coca-Cola.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I think whoever takes the belt off of Orange Cassidy is going to be a non-AEW.
That makes sense.
Because it's the international championship.
But who like this guy's ran through everybody. Who can beat Orange Cassidy?
I think it's gonna be a non. It's now. I'm not saying it's going to be another company like a New Japan or it could be a New Japan. I think it's going to be like a New Japan Strong, like a Tom Lawler.
Shout out to Tony Lawler though. I did want to see him.
They built up Orange Cassidy so big now that he's just unstoppable and unbeatable. Like you might as well just put Roman Reigns and Orange Cassidy, right? That's the match everybody wants. Roman Reigns and Orange Cassidy. Battle of the Superman punches.
I mean, you gotta give him credit though because
I don't want
Bryan, if Bryan Danielson is giving him shout outs during media scrum.
I mean, and when he first got there, he said, "I don't like this guy at all."
Right.
I mean, so you work with somebody and they're able to be like, "Hey, man, so this is why I do this. This is why I do that." To an average fan, to me, it's fucking stupid. It's stupid. The guys, I get it. I get the wrestling aura nowadays of putting my hands in the pockets. It's entertainment for the fan. It's dumb at the end of the day, though. It's like I see that shit on TV and I'm like, all right, cool. Fast forward, rewind, go to a CM Punk match, go to an FTR match, go to a different match. It's built for a certain fan. I'm just being a bitch. I'm sorry. So
now I want to see somebody wrestle dressed as a ciabatta bread, like a roll. Like
Hyundai
a roll
Sonata
of
versus ciabatta bread.
Ciabatta roll, yeah, like jelly roll, but ciabatta roll.
And it was funny, like the whole MJF match that they were building up and everything. And I don't know if you guys caught Dynamite the week before, but the guy or Rampage or no, how they have so many fucking Collision? Collision.
What?
When MJF got on the Titan screen. But anyway, during that match, and I even pointed out, Chris noticed it too. We weren't watching it together that night, but I was like, man, Kevin Kelly or Nigel McGuinness was like, this is the generational talent of this era, blah, blah. He falls off the top rope trying to set up a move. I was like, that's the whole worst timing that you could be like, this is like the greatest wrestler, and he just falls.
That always happens.
Loses balance and falls over. I was hoping whatchamacallit from Bullet Club was gonna come out and put oil on it again, like he did the first time.
You know what it is? You know what someone said it is New Japan has bigger turnbuckles. Like the turnbuckle pads. Yeah.
I would have to look.
Yeah, the wider ones, right?
I'm pretty sure they're wider, yeah.
Like the Impact ones, right?
Kind of, yeah. And because you can see the second time he goes up, he actually puts his foot on the actual turnbuckle itself, like his back foot.
I don't know nothing about the guy. I don't know anything about ciabatta bread or Hyundai Kia.
Dude, ciabatta. Okay,
it's Tanahashi, not ciabatta.
Greatest.
The only one I really know is Okada. The only one I ever talk about is Okada. Like diehard fans know who all these fucking Suzuki and Maui's and all these other guys.
Not really. I'm not a diehard. I know who you talking about making fun of there. I love Ciabatta. Dude, Ciabatta, if you go back and watch some of Ciabatta's matches, they're fucking amazing. That man is a goddamn genius. Him and Zack Sabre Jr., they have a match actually where...
Oh, no, I've seen Zack Sabre shit before. Zack Sabre's good.
Seen Zack Sabre fight
who did Zack Sabre wrestle last year at Forbidden Door?
Zack Sabre wrestled Shibata
for out of the Forbidden Door last year.
No. Last year it was his first match back. Shibata's first match back. It was 5-minute exhibition match.
Okay,
but there's a Rev Pro match that they have that's amazing.
Who did
Anyway.
Zack Sabre wrestle last year though at Forbidden Door?
Was he on
Didn't
Forbidden
he?
Door?
I thought he wrestled Brian Danielson.
No, that's what I thought too. Because
No,
they
he was
asked
in a
Daniel
tag
Bryan in the
match,
scrum.
wasn't he a tag match?
They asked Daniel Bryan in the scrum, "Who's on your list?" And he goes, "I want Zack Sabre Jr." And that's where they were lining up about the Wembley and could he be at
I
Wembley?
feel like they were building it up at one
I felt like they were
point, but
building
then
it up too,
didn't
right?
happen. It didn't happen for some. I think Daniel Bryan got hurt or something.
Yes, that's what it was. It was supposed to be Brian.
Because I asked you the other night. I said, "Who did Zack Sabre?" You said Daniel Bryan, and I was like, "I seen that match." In my mind, I thought I've seen that match. And
No, he got hurt, and then that's when they put Brian Danielson in the tag match.
Mhm.
I don't even remember.
That's what it was.
But I'm
yeah.
pretty sure they were building towards that at one point, and then they kind of jumped.
Or
it.
Brian Danielson got hurt, or didn't he get a concussion or something like that?
Yeah, I was about to say. I think that was around the time he got the
Which
concussion.
number was that?
48.
Yeah, because Zack Sabre wrestled fucking Claudio Castagnoli.
That's right.
Oh yeah, because that was when he came. Yeah, that was when he came.
Yep.
Hey you.
That's when he came.
All right. So,
I had
yeah,
another
man.
Keep
Forbidden
it
Door.
PG, pal.
Oh, you know
sorry.
what? You know what?
I had
gotta see
another
it.
point, but
I gotta
forget
see
it.
it. Hold on. You guys go ahead and talk. I'm looking something up here.
Is it about that time? Are we guessing the program?
Oh no, not yet. I want to see something here.
I can't remember what the fuck I was gonna say.
That's normal.
Do you?
Too much E&J,
I know
brother.
we talked about it. I know we talked about it earlier, off camera or off recording. But Will Ospreay gave a Tiger Driver 91 to Kenny Omega, and I thought he was dead.
No, that's definitely. I don't know. The whole Tiger Driver mythos is like something that I felt like I wanted to recreate. I just have something and just call it the same move and just change the last bit of it.
Okay, you guys ready? You guys ready? Guess what I pulled up? I pulled up the star ratings. Just to dip our toes back into Dave Meltzer's water.
Oh, we're just when we thought we were out, he pulls us back in.
Tanahashi versus MJF. Meltzer gave it 3 stars. CM Punk and the janitor, whoever this guy is, he looks like a janitor here. 4 stars.
That was terrible.
Horrible match. As a CM Punk diehard, horrible match. That was not a.
Oh, that was my point. CM Punk getting booed in Toronto.
Daniel Garcia.
They're not fans.
Daniel Garcia versus Shibata Bread versus Zack Sabre Jr. versus Orange Cassidy. Anybody want to take a guess how many stars?
Probably 4.5.
4. Jungle Boy versus Hyundai Sonata, and Jungle Boy heel turn was amazing, by the way. 2 stars for Sonata and Jungle Boy. 2 stars.
There wasn't a lot of fan involvement in that one. I was there.
Blackpool Combat Club versus the Elite and that little pit bull they had. Ishii. 4 stars.
And Big Ed. Don't forget Big Ed.
Tony Storm and Willow Nightingale. 2 stars.
Oh.
That's fucked up.
Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. Anybody want to guess?
7.5.
6 stars. 6 stars. Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, Suzuki versus Sting, Allen, and Nato. We have 3.5 stars. Bryan Danielson, Okada. Okay, I will go on the record saying I think the Okada Danielson match was better than Omega and Will Ospreay. I feel like, everybody says they stepped up to a new level. I've seen that match. Daniel Bryan and Okada deserve more than 5 stars. That should have been your 6-star match. If you're going to give a 6-star match, that's it right there. So, but that's your ratings.
5-star matches.
5 stars for Bryan's Daniel Danielson, Okada. But
I do think they have to do something else with. They have to stop calling Suzuki to just come in and lose, and be a part of Jericho's thing.
All right, so that's that. So that's AEW full backdoors or full door.
You guys want to do some predictions?
For what?
No,
Money in the Bank? LA
Sure.
Knight. Yeah.
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 Whose game is it?
What?
No, I don't know. It's a toss up right now because I know that they're high on both of them. I feel like they were still trying to like.
I don't think you can.
I hope they don't, but I can see them doing it as a thing. Like
If
I
they're
don't
gonna
put
do
anything
it-
past them.
If they're gonna do it like this. Kind of make the whole world shit themselves. Have Logan Paul climb up, get the case, and then LA Knight goes up there, hits him, drops the case, and LA Knight grabs the case. I'll take that. I'll take that as an LA Knight win. Fucking trick the Logan Paul shit. Let him have a little fun first. Let that crowd Logan Paul, and then LA Knight grabs it somehow. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, they're also high on David Priest right now too. So
Yep.
those are like three.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Yeah, now you gotta do future booking. Who would you see going after a heavyweight champion?
No. That's not what this is for. That's not what this is for. Now, I know you haven't been watching. However, this Money in the Bank is all your Pete, the bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. You have Rey Mysterio. This is going to be, and WWE announced this the other day that the new Money in the Bank rule is you can go after any title that you want, world, either world heavyweights, United States titles, things like that. So if you want the IC championship, I think this contract is going to be the way to get the belt off of Gunther, and I think that's why they did that. Whoever wins this IC belt's getting or whoever wins the Money in the Bank is going to get the IC belt from Gunther, and then that's going to push Gunther to Royal Rumble, because right now the early prediction is him winning the Royal Rumble, which I don't mind. I like Gunther a lot.
I think he has to. He went fucking coast to coast last year. I think he has to. I think the way they fucking make him look like a fucking animal is he does it 2 years in a row, and then he wins this one.
Yeah.
He goes coast to coast.
Whoever, Chris, you can mark my words here. Take it to the bank. Whoever wins the Money in the Bank is going to take the belt off of Gunther, and not Roman or Seth. None of that shit. It's going to be the belt it's going to be the thing for the IC belt.
But then that means Gunther has to like wrestle like a fucking barn burn. Like he has to wrestle maybe like Sheamus again, and they have to like damn near kill each other.
Who's coming back? Drew McIntyre, rumored signed a new deal.
I heard he was disgruntled.
I heard he was signing a new deal. They said they expect him back before SummerSlam.
He's not great. He's gruntled. He's not disgruntled anymore.
He's just gruntled.
He's just gruntled.
He's just gruntled.
I don't like that. I don't like that new rule. I don't like it at all.
You want to keep it to the belt only?
Because I think it's an old school reason. It's stupid. It's why would that competitor go for a lesser title if they have the opportunity?
Maybe they're trying to build the IC belt back up to what it used to be and show that the champions go through the IC belt.
Yeah, in story world, yes, but no
story world.
That's why I don't like
not in logic. Not in logic.
Not in logic. Not in competitive logic.
Hey, the man makes the belt. The belt don't make the man.
I get what you're saying, Joe. I do think that is an option, honestly, because of the way that they're building up Gunta. I do think that that's an option. The only thing is just like, I don't know. I don't know if they do that because I feel like maybe they don't want him taking like a pin just about now, unless they do something where maybe fucking him and a guy fucking batter each other. And they basically have the fucking
Seth Rollins, the biggest heist of the century,
and pin the other guy, and still not
Seth Rollins.
And for me to be okay with this new rule, the first 2 years of this new rule, the guy's got to go for the world title anyway. Because fuck that, because that would be what the logical thing would be. The third guy maybe, or maybe even the second guy, but the third guy maybe you can have him fucking. Just like bump into somebody in the hallway or something, but you know what? Fuck it, I'm taking your title, and then it turns into a storyline, and then it makes sense.
I'm looking at storylines. I'm doing what Chris asked. Look at storylines. The way I look at it is Zach Isaac. Gunther needs the belt off of him. If Gunther goes through another hell match with either Sheamus or Drew McIntyre or one of those brutes like that, right? Gets his ass beat down to it, still comes out with the victory. and somebody comes out, a Damian Priest, Logan Paul, whoever, LA Knight is who I'd want. If he comes out and pins Gunther with a kick to the face, it doesn't make Gunther look weak at all. In fact,
I still
takes,
just. Oh, go ahead. Sorry,
Good,
sorry, I didn't
good.
mean to cut you.
No, good.
I just don't think they. It's the same thing. I think the same thing that they're doing with Roman is what they're gonna do with Gunther. Like, no matter what, he's not gonna take the pin. Like, they're gonna find a way out of him. If they do that with the fucking briefcase, they're gonna find a way out of him taking the actual pin. So I think,
Well, that's
like you're
what
saying,
Seth did to Roman and Brock at WrestleMania
Right.
30 or whatever it was, 31.
right?
And I love that cash in. I thought that was great because it turned into a match afterwards. It wasn't just he came in and pinned somebody. It turned into a fucking match. It was another 10 minutes for that. So, but yeah, man, we'll see what happens. Money in the Bank. It's all wrestling is stupid right now. Noah's Corner liquor store.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that part of the show. That part of the show that is always and forever will be brought to you by E&J Brandy. We got a solid Grand Blue VSOP, as you know. Go down to your local liquor store, your local Total Wine, and more, and go into the and more section. Find yourself some E&J Brandy. And, as they say, this portion of the show is not brought to you by, well, the thoughts, views, and opinions in this portion of the show, in Noah's Corner, are brought to you solely by Noah himself, Fatherly Gambino, and are not sponsored by anyone else on the Wrestling Paradox podcast. Time to crack open a cold one with the boy. And take a sip.
Fucking sick.
That was more of a gulp. Smooth. This episode of No Corner, not super duper controversial. I feel like we in the wrestling world, we tend to kill things and bury them a lot sooner than we should. We tend to jump to conclusions on a lot of things. First impressions are everything, which I do, agree and respect that. But however, sometimes you do have to play by the model of let's let things play out. Let's see how it goes. With that being said, just something that popped into my mind. We spent a lot of time, I feel like, spent about a year burying the shit out of the idea of NXT 2.0. Now, that came on the heels of NXT, which is its own thriving brand, doing well by itself, somehow being revamped, quote unquote, rebranded in a way, which nobody felt like we needed to do. It was very unnecessary because NXT was it was the shit. But in hindsight, looking back at it now, I do think that there were some successes that came out of the whole NXT 2.0 thing. I think we have a lot more characters back in wrestling. I do think while we tend to shit on characters in wrestling, I do think we were hitting a point where there were just a lot of guys who were like just wrestler guys. So having some variety has helped. And we have made new stars. We have made a few new stars. We're still, of course, seeing it firsthand. One of those being LA Knight. Obviously, nobody felt like Eli Drake needed any kind of rebranding or anything like that. But we have LA Knight, and as of right now, we can say he's been a success story. We have to see how things play out in Money in the Bank. But as it stands, I do think he has a great connection. You have Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker. Still a little borderline for me. I'm not gonna lie. I think they should just let him be a signer because why not? I do
Because
think
his dad makes horrible references to gay people. Like you should have to
uh,
bleep that out. That's what it is. That's why they're not making him a Steiner. His dad's psycho, and you can't
you
have
know
that
what?
name attached to your company.
You know what? That did come out after, huh?
Because I truly sorry for interrupting those corner here. First of all, NXT 2.0
No,
is
you're fine.
fucking dog shit. That entire show is dog shit. They lost the entire war to AEW on Wednesday nights and they had to run away with that. Right. So here's my thing is if you noticed in matches, because I called Chris about this, they were referencing Braun Breaker. He's got that dog in him. He's like a little, he's got that, he's got a little Steiner. He looks like his dad. He looks like, oh, they were mentioning it. They were talking about it. And then all of a sudden, it stopped.
They stopped.
And now he's going to be Braun. It's going to be Braun Breaker and Braun Strowman. Like, makes so much fucking sense. The Braun.
Braun.
Like, it was a horrible idea to give him a name like Braun Breaker because it sounds like a cartoon at a time when it felt like they were going back to the cartoon era with those funny colors. And I could not watch Braun Breaker because I could not watch that NXT. It was horrible. I got to watch Parker Bordeaux. Ooh.
Well, do you think it would be worse if they just right off the bat gave him the Steiner gimmick and then they had to pull it and then they had to fucking scramble and put some stupid outfit on him?
I just feel like I didn't even say you have to go to Steiner, but Braun Breaker sounds like a fucking cartoon.
No, but I'm saying I think in hindsight or how it played out, I think that's an easier option because he could still get over. It's not like you fucking do the Steiner thing.
What do you think? Just piggybacking off of Braun Breaker, didn't want this to become Braun Breaker. So, but do you think they have to like completely steer away because Scott hasn't done anything? He just does math.
We have to have a whole nother podcast of the Steiners and what they've done in this fucking business, bad, good and bad.
Let's take a deep dive. Braun Breaker was born October 24th, 1997.
Oh Jesus!
I don't have time for this.
But yeah, no, I do think that there were some stars made. I don't like the meaner than evil thing. That's fucking stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Meaner than evil. Anyway, but no, Carmelo Hayes. I do think now they're trying to transition NXT into more of like a visible third brand. Even though I don't think taking your brand's champion on Raw and feeding him to the World Championship challenger is very smart in terms of trying to maintain the prestige of the championship. Because like, this guy's
a champion should never lose the belt. I mean, should never lose a match,
even if it's until he loses the belt. But it's like, hey, this guy's really good, but not quite as good as any of these guys on this show. Like, it doesn't. I mean, it's almost like reminding because they try to treat it as a third brand, but then they constantly go out of their way to remind you, like, hey, no, this is like a little bit of a step down.
It's almost like in 2001, like when Taz was the ECW champion and he defending the belt against Triple H, who was the WWF champion at the time, and Triple H just like buried him. It didn't make ECW look good at all.
Right. I mean, ideally, they say, well, I mean, he had a good showing, but at the same time, it was kind of like, I don't know. I guess I just feel like you can't then turn around and then next time you're trying to big up Finn Balor, you'd be like, former multiple-time NXT champion. Clearly, that don't mean shit. Because if he'd went to the main roster, fucking Curtis Axel probably could have beat him or something like, Like, not saying that those two are on the same level, but shout out Curtis Axel.
Shout out to Curtis Axel.
Good luck in your court case.
Your ad can. Oh, is he fighting charges too?
Wasn't he a part of all that shit? Oh, no, that was a DiBiase.
No, that was Ted DiBiase. Hold it down in there, bro.
Do not put alleged crimes on Curtis Axel, please.
Yeah, that was perfect. You're not Dick.
Hold it down in there, bro. Don't drop the soap. Get some money on your books.
Speaking of pieces of shit, we're gonna transition to Brett Favre.
That didn't get enough
Says
coverage.
the
by the way.
Packer fan right here. Yeah,
The
blur that
Packer
out,
fan.
Slauson. Blur it out.
Blur
I
out
don't
the
have to. Your computer has offended plenty for me to blur it out. Already.
Green Bay Packers. Your ad could go right here.
That
You guys need all
will
the help
not
you can
go
get without
right
Aaron
here.
Rodgers.
Oh, actually, I have a new ad. I have a new sponsor for us, boys.
Yeah.
It's an OnlyFans page.
Oh, yeah.
Please don't.
It's mine. My ad is going right there, right here.
Put it in the ticker, Slauson.
// ice cream muscles.
We are also opening a cameo where I will be.
All right.
That'd be great.
So
Let's all
you
do
guys,
cameo.
all right. So look, let's just get to it. We started a few minutes late. Let's go ahead. Our favorite part of the program. You guys want to do it?
Who gets the program? And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your favorite part of the show. Guess the program.
I'm super excited to see what the new one looks like. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and give you an update on everything. You guys ready? So this is week number 8 that we are entering. And at this time, Noah is leading the pack at 32. And Saucy, and Thrash Daddy are at 30. So 32, 30, and 30. All right, Noah.
Any man with 2 hands and a chance.
You're first. You're first, Noah. Do you want to start with card number 1, 2, or 3?
Let's go 3.
I'm starting with number 2. All right, Jason Jett defeated Kiwi. Jason Jett defeated Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Yes. Elix
I like the way
Skipper.
for some reason, the way you said it, pronounced it was very funny.
Elix Skipper and Kid Romero, I apologize, defeated the Filthy Animals.
Look on Phonics. Your ad again can go right.
Hold on. What? All right, just so you guys know, that Elix Skipper and Kid Romeo match, they defeated the Filthy Animals. It says the Filthy Animals here were Billy Kidman and Rey Mysterio Jr. Yep.
Junior.
Sean Stasiak defeated Bam Bam Bigelow. Team Canada defeated Hugh Morris and Conan. Shane Helms defeated Chavo Guerrero. The Natural Born Thrillers defeated Totally Buffed. Ernest Miller defeated Canyon.
Can you? I don't want this to be my question, but can you just tell us who comprised Totally Buffed?
Oh, yes, Lex Luger and Buff Bagwell.
Ah, okay.
Booker T defeated Rick Steiner. Dustin and Dusty Rhodes defeated Ric Flair and Jeff Jarrett. And Scott Steiner defeated Diamond Dallas Page. Noah, you go first.
I think I know this.
Shut up.
This is WCW. This is. I'm gonna go 99. Damn, I don't know.
I can't do this all night, Noah.
Slamboree from Detroit, Michigan.
All right. Slauson, word show. And where's this at?
You did freeze. I was just looking at Noah and I was like, what's going on? Then now you just told me. All right. So this is who wrestled? You
Damn
said
it, I didn't use a
Canyon
question.
wrestled?
What'd you say?
You said Canyon wrestled?
Canyon did wrestle. He wrestled Ernest Miller.
Okay. I'm gonna go with WCW 2001 Greed in Scarsboro, Pennsylvania. That's a place.
Is that a place
there?
Scarsboro.
All right.
It's not. I'm mushing a Canadian
Thrasher.
place. In it.
Thrasher, you okay, Thrash?
Thrasher knows exactly what that is.
It's WCW 2001 Greed, and it's in.
Are you looking at your computer to look for the answer?
No, I'm like no, because I have two places in mind. They had one in
One of them,
Alabama.
Detroit, Michigan.
No, one was in Alabama and like one was in like Panama City.
No, what you said.
I'm gonna go Panama City Beach, Florida.
That was.
All right. So, yes, no, unfortunately, this was the final pay-per-view for WCW. This was WCW Greed.
Where I was thinking, you know what? I originally thought Sin, but
Yep. So this is 2001 Greed, and both of you are wrong on your location. This actually took place in Jacksonville. So there we go. All right. So then we're gonna move on to our new show here. This next show. Let me know when you're back, Sloss.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. My internet was fucking up, so I'm moving stuff around.
There you go. Unplug it and plug it back in.
move that
No,
giant
'cause then-
of a blue that you have next to your phone.
All right. So here we go. Ready? Thrasher, it's on you first. The Ministry of Darkness defeated the Brood. Al Snow.
Which Brood was that?
That's your question if you're going to ask it. Al Snow
No, it's
defeated
not.
Hardcore Holly. The Godfather defeated the Gold Dust.
The Gold Dust.
Don't question me. The New Age Outlaws defeated the Owen Hart and the Jeff Jarrett.
Where
Mankind defeated Big Show. Triple H defeated X-Pac. The Undertaker defeated Ken Shamrock. And Austin beat The Rock. Thrasher.
Was there a belt on the line for the Austin Rock match?
It was. It's the AEW International belt.
Oh no, you're supposed to give me the belt. But it's for.
You just asked there was a belt. You didn't ask what.
Yeah, no, but that's
no,
what you're
no,
supposed to.
Your question.
No, that's.
You're not in the lead no more. You don't call the shot.
No, it doesn't.
It was
That's
the
fucked
WWE
up.
Championship.
Gimmick and prick.
99. No, it's not it. But... Fuck, man! I should have asked a different question. I knew it was for the championship. I should have asked.
Because of course it was.
What the stip was for the fucking Mankind Big Show.
Why would you even say that? Now someone else is going to ask what that question is. It was a match. That question is no longer on the table. No one can ask that question. Since he just asked two questions, you will not get an answer for that question. I love being the fucking man over there on the dick.
I'm gonna go 99 Bad Blood in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
All right. All right. Slauson, what's up?
We lost Slauson.
All right. Noah, what's up?
God damn. May I have the logo colors of this event?
That's not going to help you. Ask me a different question. Logo colors for this event? was
No, you said this. I mean, I don't know. Whatever.
I can't even tell you what color that is.
The mauve.
I can't even tell you. I don't know what color that is.
What is the closest color to it?
Yellow.
Yellow. Yellow and blackish.
Yeah.
That really didn't help,
I knew it. I knew it.
I know this probably isn't it, but
More
I'm
like
gonna say 90, 99,
okay. I thought you said 1990.
1900. Is 99. I'm just gonna say WrestleMania 15. And I'm gonna say fucking where was that one at?
It was in Tupelo,
New York,
Mississippi.
New York.
All right, New York, New York. All right. Well, you just lost the lead, my friend. All right, Slauson.
Not necessarily.
This is. I'm just gonna ask my question real quick. What month was this in?
Solid question.
It was in April.
I thought everybody was frozen again for a second. I was like, fuck.
April.
Oh, okay.
April.
All right. Fuck, that doesn't help me, but it kind of. This isn't right. And you said, can I reference somebody else's question? Noah asked what the color scheme was, and you said yellow and black.
A little bit of yellowish and black.
It's a yellowish. You know what? I just got it.
I don't think this is correct, but I'm gonna go. The only point I'm gonna get is 99. It's 99 WrestleMania 15, and wherever the fuck WrestleMania 15
Both
was.
you guys said WrestleMania 15.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Really? 6 matches, 7 matches. You thought was WrestleMania 15?
Exactly, you dum dums.
6 matches. That's fine. That's locked in. You both are idiots. It's 99
That's all I got.
Backlash.
I can't think of a yellow. I can't.
Once you said
yellow and black. What the fuck, dude?
No, the backlash was fucking crazy looking. Once you said what question? When he said April, and you were like, yeah, and I was like, oh fuck, and then I thought about that weird ass backlash logo with the weird ass.
You said
Backlash?
April, and I thought of
I
what
couldn't
you told
think of a
Noah.
B. I couldn't think of the B. That's why I said bad blood.
Look up WWF Backlash 99 poster. It is a weird
It has
yellow.
that weird ass
with
weird
Mankind
yellow with
Mankind on it.
squiggly letters.
I'm not gonna tell you who's on the card there.
That's never mind. Fuck that. You're a fucking.
It had the weird ass squiggly letters.
They're mad
I
at
think.
me. They're mad at me because they guessed WrestleMania 15 was 6 matches. I'm the problem
Exactly.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
sure.
didn't say I was mad. I was
I'm
just
sure.
saying.
Yeah, kiss my ass, Lawson.
I'm
the problem.
Once you said April, I was
kiss
like,
my
you
fucking ass.
know what? I got
Yellow
it.
and black.
No, that backlash did have that weird logo. I think the L was back.
So congratulations.
I said my answer saying I know that that's not right, but you're fucking with me because of the yellow and black. So go on. What's the third card?
Each of you
I
got
do
1
also
point.
say-
Congratulations for 99.
1978
99.
fucking bunkhouse fucking fuck a bear barn brawl.
All right, that's a lot of bleeps. We can't keep out bleeping that much.
Terry Funk main event that one.
Terry Funk main event. Him and a bear.
Ah, shit.
Oh yeah, classic. Yeah,
Look at-
WrestleMania 12.
All right, so here we go. You guys ready?
Look at him frozen. Look at him frozen.
Who's from?
Oh. He was frozen.
All right, you guys ready? 3 live crew defeated
Oh, no.
Christopher Daniels, Michael Shane, and Kazarian. Elix Skipper.
Eli X Skipper.
Eli X Skipper defeated Sanjay Dutt. Dustin Rhodes defeated Kid Cash. Eric Watts defeated Raven.
Who the fuck is Eric Watts?
Jeff Hardy defeated Scott Hall.
Oh,
Monty Brown defeated Diamond Dallas Page and Kevin Nash.
was that a 3-way or a 2-on-1?
We already did this fucking card.
I don't think we did.
No, we did. You want to know how I know we
I
did
don't
this
remember.
card? because Monty Brown pulled double duty that night, and that's exactly what.
Oh
Kenny pointed out.
yeah.
F
I remember
me,
that one.
bro.
It's
All right.
WrestleMania 20.
Damn, we did this card. I didn't even have it written down anywhere. I'm
At
so mad.
Safeco Field.
We did do that one, yeah. With the
Yeah,
double
because
duty.
Monty Brown pulled double duty that night. It was Final Revolution 05.
Yeah, double duty black man.
Yeah, exactly.
Double Duty Black Man sounds like a good gimmick name.
All right, don't worry. I got one.
The double duty black man.
I got one for you, ladies. Here you go. You ready? Oh, this should be a good one. Oh yeah, we're going a little new school. You guys ready?
Sure.
Zack Ryder won a battle royal by eliminating Tensai. The Miz defeated Cody Rhodes, Rey Mysterio, and Sin Cara. Daniel Bryan and Kane defeated Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. Antonio Cesaro defeated Zack Ryder. Randy Orton defeated Dolph Ziggler. Eve Torres defeated Layla. Sheamus defeated Alberto Del Rio. And CM Punk and John Cena ended in a draw. What we got? Thrashing.
Hold on, still writing. I have to write it down.
I feel like this pay-per-view is too new for Thrashing.
Why am I going first again?
All right, Slauson.
I'm still writing.
This is WrestleMania 15, 2016 at the Miami Arena in downtown Miami.
I don't think the Miami Arena was around.
No, it's. I'm gonna go with. I mean, it was. I don't think they used or anything. 2016. Over the Limit in fucking Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. There you go.
You really going 2016 Over the Limit? I don't even know if that was a pay-per-view. Noah, what do you got? Noah should know this.
Don't put that pressure on me.
CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Cody Rhodes are all still here.
Yeah. I already accounted for that in my head. Well, can you tell me why never mind, don't tell me that. That's a bad question. Because I think I know that already. Can you tell me each of the title matches on this card?
Yes. The CM Punk John Cena match was for the WWE Championship. The Sheamus Alberto Del Rio match was the World Heavyweight Championship. Eve and Layla was the Divas Championship. Antonio Cesaro match was the United States Championship. Daniel Bryan match was the Tag Team Championship. The Miz was the Intercontinental Championship match.
Okay.
You guys pretty much just have to guess the year at this point.
I think I know what it is.
This is. Damn it. When was. Fuck.
Well, come on. We expected this, by the way. We expected you to be like, fuck me, fuck.
That's my catchphrase, brother.
Yeah, exactly. Your catchphrase is not saying a fucking thing, apparently.
Fuck you, guy. I'm gonna go Night of Champions.
Okay.
The year, kind of a toss. What year was wrestling? Ugh. 20. I'm gonna say
Say something.
2013.
God damn it! Finally, 2013. All right, take another 30 minutes. Tell me where it happened.
This happened in fucking no, nothing.
Like pulling.
God, where was it?
Fucking, I'm trying to get Washington D.C.
There you go,
At the
Washington.
D.C.
Okay.
fucking Coliseum or something.
All right, Thrasher, what do you got?
That's the actual name too, D.C. Coliseum or something.
I have a question.
Awesome.
Actually, I don't know. Did you say the Zach? I don't know. This isn't my question though. Did you say there was a pre-show because it glitched?
Yeah. It was Zack Ryder winning a battle royal by eliminating Tensai.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't?
Alright.
I didn't hear that was on the pre-show. But
Yeah.
I
See,
heard
I
the
was.
match.
I guess I glitched. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Whatever. Wouldn't
Okay.
match.
So this
Is that
is
gonna like make the show for you?
no, because I had
No,
two different
it's not
pay-per-views.
interesting.
I had two different pay-per-views in mind. This is Night of Champions, 2014, and I want to say this was in one of two places. I don't think they would do it here. But, fuck it.
What?
Boston, Massachusetts.
All right.
That might be right.
All right. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Night of Champions 2012
Fuck. See, I was
in
between
Boston. In Boston.
Boston.
See,
All right. So here we go, ladies. You ready? So for tonight, Noah, you walk away with 2 points.
No, I have 3.
Where do you have 3?
99.
99 what?
The fucking the one that I knew was wrong. The
Backlash?
well, I guess yeah, I guess
Yeah,
99.
cool. You got a point there. You got 1 point there, and you got 1 point
3.
here.
I got 1 for WCW.
What'd you get 1 for WCW for?
But that was the
It's
first
a
card.
99 Slamboree. It was 01 and it was 01 Greed.
We don't get 1 for the company.
Get the fuck out of my face. No,
You've always gotten one.
Company. Noah. 2 points, Noah? 2 points. Thrash. Listen to me, you got tonight, buddy. You went 3 for 3. Or no, you went 2 for 2 out of this one. So 2, 4, 5 for Thrasher. And Sloss, you get 1. 3 points, Slauson. Jesus. All right. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. So your updated score should be Thrasher, you're sitting at 35. Slossy, you're sitting at 33. And Noah, you're sitting at 34. Congratulations, Thrash Daddy, on reclaiming the lead and guess the program. So that is guess the program for tonight. Next week, we are not live episode, ladies and gentlemen. We're not live any week, but we're not recording next week. So we're going to take a week off here. We are going to put something together for you guys to listen to.
Go
put something out.
For Robert E. Lee.
We'll put something out.
We go.
And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. This has been fun. You guys had fun?
Yeah, except for the part
Yeah,
where
I
you
was
lied
sure.
about WrestleMania 15.
I didn't lie to you about nothing, sir.
Yeah.
Thrasher. Thrasher.
You
slap
know
me
what?
the
I
20.
should have.
I did it for
I
you,
should have
Thrasher.
gotten that. Should have got that.
It wasn't off yellow. I want you guys to go look it up.
No. I know the
No,
exact
I'm
logo.
aware of what the actual
It
cover
was
looks
the
like,
S.
though.
The S was backwards. That's why I remember that logo because it was the weird, shitty fucking letters, and the S was
The whole
backwards.
fucking thing looked like it was drew by a 3-year-old. It was
Well,
weird.
it's because it's
Yeah.
Mankind's Mask. It's the letters are.
That's
made
what
of
I was gonna
Mankind.
say. I was gonna say it reminds me of Mankind's Mask.
Then I would have gotten it correct.
Well, you didn't ask for that though. Technically,
I love that one.
I'm
one
sorry.
show,
Next time I'll ask what Mankind's Mask looks like on this show.
once a week, every week we get someone pissed off. Last week was Thrasher. The week before that it was Fatherly Gambino, whoever that is. And this week it's
Yeah,
Slauson.
and you know what? And last week
I was not
my
pissed. I just
my
wanted you
last
to correct
week-
the count.
last week, I had points taken away from me, and I was pissed. And
You
look,
had
I had
1
a shitty
point.
week.
1
I had
point
a
taken away
shitty,
from
I had
you.
a shitty week, and it threw me off of my game.
1 point taken away from you. Jesus. Oh. All right.
Roger Goodell
Look
here.
at the white man
Ladies and gentlemen, that's
complaining
been a
about being
wrap.
ahead.
That's
white
been a
man,
wrap.
homie.
Yeah, the white guy's got something ahead in life, and he's just like, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I gave him 1 week.
Is Slauson
Gosh,
broken
give him
again?
1 week.
Slauson's broken again.